Everyone, this is Dr. Edwards, and I hope your week is going well. This week we are focused on the results section. So everyone did a great job of analyzing their data on the data analysis section, and so this section is focused on your results section. So this is an example of my basic basically the data and analysis section, and so I wanted to show you exactly what this looked like for me as I analyzed the data for this paper. And this is a paper that was actually published, and the version that's on the Google Doc is a rough draft, but this was a paper that was published in a journal about 3 years ago. And so it was examining 99 cents only, Dollar Tree, and then also I think Dollar General. And so these are the different categories that we developed through our research using a grounded theory method. So it says YouTube links, tweets, retweets, weekly ads, thank you, events, website promotion, in-store specials, philanthropic movement, seasonal marketing, guerrilla marketing, store opening, and then this is company information or consumer blog link, because it was a big thing maybe around 3 years ago. And then recipe suggestions, which was interesting for dollar stores, customer loyalty, co-branding, if they're branding with another product within their store, and then employee recruitment. And let's see, over here I think we had contests, interactive, reminders. Okay, so those were the categories that we had. So you can see that this has evolved a lot in the past 3 years since I started analyzing Twitter data. Okay, so these are the tweets that actually pasted from the Twitter link back in the day, and as you can see, we had certain categories that the tweets would fit into. So, for instance, Yuba banned grand opening pictures, 9 gigabyte Apple iPod Nanos for only 99.99 cents. And so that's something that this one is 99 cents only, is something that they do whenever they open a new store. So it says that this was a tweet. It wasn't a retweet, it wasn't a thank you, but it was an event, and then that's it. And for instance, for number 32, whoa, tons of excitement for today's new store opening. And so this one was an event, but it was also in store opening as well. So remember, one tweet can be in more than one category. Okay, so let's jump back over to the actual document. And this is our sample research paper. And so this is what happens whenever you look at all of these titles on the top, or all of the column titles on the top. You will paste those and you will put those on your document. And so I'll link my content analysis here if you want to see it for the dollar stores. And so this says step 1, create larger categories. And so this basically means I pasted all of these categories, and I will do it, and actually shows up in a table, but there we go. But you can actually paste, not that one, but you can actually paste with a table, and then you can remove all of the formatting, or you can copy each of these out. So you would highlight that and then drag it down, and then highlight this one and then drag it down. So that's a way that you can actually just copy and paste your information from the Excel sheet or the Google spreadsheet. So these tweets created these categories, and so basically I connected all of the tweets in subcategories. So say for instance, these did not appear next to one another, but the YouTube video links, tweet photo, and also consumer blog links both reflected media enhanced tweets for me. So I put them all in one category, and so I named this category. So you group like tweets, or you group like categories, and then you form an overarching category. So this one is an overarching category. And then this one is a subcategory. So with your overarching category, that will form a section of your paper, and then your subcategories will each form paragraphs usually. And then for each of these subcategories, it's good to have 2 tweets to give your audience a glimpse into the tweets that you consider to be YouTube video links, that you consider to be tweet photos, 2 tweets that you consider to be consumer blog links. And so, hypothetically speaking, you would have 6 examples of actual tweets that you can copy and paste into this section. Now, this section is the consumer or the customer relations section, and so I created this overarching category, and then these are these subcategories. And so with the subcategories, there we go, with the subcategories, and those appeared at the top of my Google spreadsheet, I created a customer relations category. The same thing with specials, and then the same thing with promotion efforts. So if I go all the way down, this is how I will grade the section of your paper. And if I go all the way down, I basically create an introductory paragraph. So the media enhanced category, and basically I would introduce this whole section, but basically to say that these tweets formed several overarching categories, and these overarching categories included media enhanced. Okay, so I will type it. These, the tweets examined in our research formed 4, let me make sure we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. 4 overarching categories. And media enhanced, not engaged. I write engaged so much in my my job and student success. So media enhanced, as well as let's see, media enhanced, and then this is customer relations, specials, and promotion efforts. So customer relations, specials, and promotion efforts. Okay, and then this next sentence actually focuses on the media enhanced category, and it says the media enhanced category consisted of tweets emerging in the following subcategories. So there you go, the customer relations category. And there you go, the third category, specials, and then the final category, promotion efforts. And so then we dive into each of these sections, and remember that this is the overarching section, and so I called it media enhanced tweets, always italicize that, and then you talk about the media enhanced tweets. And so basically, let me show you how to calculate your tweets. If you are looking at the number up here, YouTube links, and we shouldn't have too many back in the day, but I would highlight everything. And this one's a little bit different. As you can see that my analysis has evolved. So I would highlight everything in the column, and then I would press functions or auto sum and sum, and you can see that we have 5 tweets in that category. So the same thing for tweets. You highlight everything. Oh, there we go. You highlight everything, and then let's see what the resulting number is. And so 7, goodness gracious, 7 tweets. We had a lot of tweets for this one. And then the neat thing is you can actually drag this over, and it will you can actually drag this over, and it will auto sum all of them for you. So that's a neat way that you can integrate the tweets and basically auto sum your tweets. Then, if you go back to the paper, you tell them slightly over 50 tweets emerged in the media enhanced tweets category. And then you can go into each of those subsections. 45 of those tweets link to a consumer blog, and then you introduce a table. And it says Table 1 provides a frequency distribution of the media enhanced tweets provided by the $3 store companies. So that's the $3 store companies, and then you would tell them how many YouTube video links, how many tweet photos, how many consumer blog links. And so then this dives into each of these categories. So several of the tweets in the study included YouTube and video links. So there you go, and there you go. And then it jumps to the actual examples of the tweets. And then it says the tweet photo is here. 10 of the tweets and the study included a link to a photo on tweetphoto.com. And then we give an example, and then it says the largest subcategory of tweets emerged in the media enhanced category was the consumer blog link. And so this one had 35, and it included 35 links. And so it says examples of these tweets include the following tweets from the Dollar Tree: dessert of the day, poor man's cake, etc. So that was a way that you can give your audience a perspective of what each of these tweets actually mean. Same thing with consumer relations or customer relations, and then you create a table from the tweets. So tell me how many tweets came from 99 cents only, how many tweets came from Dollar General, how many tweets came from the Dollar Tree account. And so then you explain each of these for your viewers or for your readers. And then basically that's it. I'll go over each of those big overarching categories, and then that leads me to the last category was the number of Twitter followers. And so this was interesting, but we look at number of Twitter followers and total number of tweets. So it gives your audience a perspective focused on how many followers they have to how many tweets they have. So how engaging are they? And so as you can see, this was way back in the day, but Dollar General only had 810 followers and they had 246 tweets. So it gets very, very interesting. And then just tell me or your reader who had the most amount of tweets and followers, and just break that down for me. Most, second most, and then least. And that's it for now. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and I will be happy to answer it for you. And then also, let me just throw in, and this one was a little bit, this one had everything on one tab, but I actually want to erase all these, and we will calculate everything that 99 cents only tweeted. And they shouldn't have a lot since this was back in the day. And we will press auto sum. And it should 718. Okay, and I just want to make sure that YouTube links, we didn't have any YouTube links. And I don't see any, so that should be true to form. So I always like to fact check. But this says, yeah, we had no YouTube links for this account. And so this basically means that if you calculate it for one column, let me take you guys back. If you calculate it for one column, which was a 0, and then you drag that over for the rest of the columns, then it automatically calculates it for you. So you basically drag it down and press auto sum, leave a little space after it, press auto sum, which is up here, and then it auto sums that function and then drag it over. And so if you calculate that, and especially with your first column that says number of tweets, you can see exactly how many tweets were tweeted from that account. And so that's an easy way that you can come up with your total number of tweets. But aside from that, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you later. Bye.